and positive vibes. Today I have a lot of energy, by the way. Kenya is so sunny. How is Jamaica, guys? Comment in the comment below. Thank you so much once again for supporting us and for subscribing in our channel and for commenting down below and for liking our videos. We don't take it for granted. Guys, the reason why I am excited, I could not imagine this. And I'm sure you'll also get a shock. United States of America, specifically Trump, is so mad and annoyed because of China dominating Jamaica in all the projects. And Trump specifically says China should come out of Jamaica. What is happening, guys? Two superpowers fighting over Jamaica. Jamaica is a country that perplexes me, that amazes me. You can imagine United States of America and China coming to compete about Jamaica. First of all, there are so many suggestions by people that actually listened to Trump talking about China. I want to start with the United States of America. United States of America have been very close to Jamaica, and most of the Jamaicans actually lives in the diaspora of United States of America. But on the other hand, Jamaica is a sovereign country and it has power and authority to say who comes to their country, who does project in their country, who dominates their country, and who they want in their country. And therefore, as much as Jamaica would want the two countries, because I'm going to give you the highs and the lows of the two countries having dominance in Jamaica. But Jamaica should have the liberty, should have the freedom to choose who they want in their country. And therefore, Trump has no right to come and dictate to Jamaica who should be there in their land. On the other hand, I have mentioned that Jamaica should actually balance between the two countries. Because after all, it's for the good of Jamaica. The leaders of Jamaica should actually have an agreement, or rather, bring the two countries on board, but consider the pros and the cons of each country. The reason why I'm saying this, Jamaica can benefit a lot from bringing America on board. It can also benefit a lot by bringing China on board. Actually, it has benefited because of China coming to actually invest in Jamaica. First of all, I had mentioned earlier, United States of America has most of the Jamaicans diaspora there. Number two, the United States of America, most of the tourists that come to Jamaica actually comes from America. So, to actually accommodate United States of America and also accommodate China is an advantage to Jamaica. But all this should be done with a lot of freedom, with a lot of independence, with a lot of consideration of the Jamaican people to benefit from this investment. So the Jamaican people, as the government of Jamaica considers who to work with, they should put in mind the people of Jamaica, the vision of Jamaica, the sovereignty of Jamaica, the culture of Jamaica, and the will of Jamaican people. So that whoever comes to Jamaica comes to benefit and comes to work with the vision and the mission of Jamaica. So United States of America, first of all, hosts a lot of Jamaican people who live there as diaspora, and these diaspora people from America who have come from Jamaica actually, they contribute a lot to the economy of Jamaica, and therefore Jamaican government actually needs the diaspora Jamaican people living in America. The other thing is that most of the tourists that Jamaica gets are from United States of America. The other thing is that Jamaica actually gets a lot of its food from United States of America. And Jamaica, on the other hand, exports its agricultural produce in United States of America. So there is a lot of business that goes on between United States of America and Jamaica. The other thing is that Jamaica has 60% of Jamaican food coming from United States of America. While on the other hand, China does not actually feed Jamaica in terms of food, and most of the Jamaicans don't go to China like they go to United States of America. On the other hand, China has done a lot of work in Jamaica. China has actually given Jamaica about $2 billion to invest in infrastructure, to invest in the harbors, to invest in the airport, to invest in hospitals. So I was talking about China contribution to Jamaica. First of all, China was in the forefront. Actually, they are the ones that were constructing the North-South Highway. The China Harbour Engineering Company was actually the company involved in the construction of the North-South Highway. And remember that this highway connects Kingston to Ochorio. It is a project that actually costed a lot of dollars investment in Jamaica, which was actually done by Chinese government. And this particular highway had the advantage of expanding business to the local Jamaicans and also boosting tourism in Jamaica. So in other words, China is actually investing to ensure Jamaica goes to the next level. So each country has got its own advantage and its own disadvantage, as I'm going to tell you. China also has actually given $2 billion in infrastructure and energy. So they have invested a lot in infrastructure and energy in Jamaica. And this alone means a lot to the Jamaican people, because as much as Americans are coming to invest in education and security, the investment in infrastructure and the energy section boosts the economy of Jamaica to the next level. So the Chinese are doing a lot to uplift the economy of Jamaica, where Americans are investing in education and also in security. To some, as I was seeing people commenting, to some of the Jamaicans, they feel the Americans have taken too long to come and do something. They had a chance to come and invest in the infrastructure of Jamaica, but they didn't do that. And therefore, according to some Jamaicans, they feel the United States of America should not come and interfere because they had been given time, but they never invested in infrastructure and energy. They chose to supply guns. That is, according to some sources, Jamaicans themselves, they chose to supply guns to Jamaicans that are causing a lot of harm than good. And therefore, to some Jamaicans, they feel that United States of America should not be allowed to come to Jamaica. Number two, some people feel if United States of America comes to Jamaica, it does not come to invest, it does not come to help the common man, it comes to control. To have the control of Jamaica, to have the influence of Jamaica, and to some extent, this is true. But on the other hand, what about China? None of these countries, according to me, guys, and I pray for forgiveness if this is not so. None of these countries is actually coming for purely benefiting the people of Jamaica. Each of them have gone their own share to benefit. The United States of America is coming so that maybe they can gain influence and control. While on the other hand, China is taking the project and then they are given many years to collect the revenue from that project so that they can pay themselves. And this is a bit tricky because already they have controlled the finances of that country. So as I was saying, the government of Jamaica, when dealing with the two countries, they should take caution, they should have proper agreement, they should do anything that is going to benefit the people of Jamaica and benefit the growth of the economy of Jamaica. That one, you can work with the two countries without ties attached, but it is business, purely business. No attachment to any country. Jamaica should just remain neutral and work with the United States of America and also work with China without ties attached. Because as much as we are seeing Trump insisting that China should come out of Jamaica, why is Trump insisting that China should come out of Jamaica? First of all, Trump is sending people out of United States of America, including Jamaican people. And therefore, why should he send Jamaicans away from America and yet feel bad when the Chinese are in Jamaica? That puts a lot of question mark, and at the end of this video, I'm going to say why the two countries are fighting to actually come to Jamaica, to have control over Jamaica. I'm going to say what are the things that are in Jamaica that are attracting these two countries so that they want to come to Jamaica and they don't want the other one to dominate. So I'm going to say this later. But first of all, what is your suggestion? Do you think Trump has a right to actually say that Chinese should come out of Jamaica? Do you think Chinese have a right to remain in Jamaica? Tell us your suggestion in the comment section below. But according to me, I've given my views that these two countries should be worked with for the benefit of the common man of Jamaica and for the benefit of the economy of Jamaica. Because guys, my question is, why are these two countries so interested in Jamaica? First of all, they have the liberty. They can actually go to Haiti and keep peace or restore peace in Haiti. They can actually go and assist Haiti to grow its economy. They can actually go and help the Haitian people to actually stop the war and build their country. Why are they so interested in Jamaica? What is so special about Jamaica? Remember that there are so many countries in the Caribbean. There is Cuba, there is Trinidad and Tobago, and first of all, Cuba refused the control of these nations. And we can see that Cuba, though it is struggling, is still doing well. Because Cuba, according to Cuban government, they don't want interference from outside. So what is this so special about Jamaica? And yet there are so many Caribbean countries that USA can actually come in and interfere about China control. China is not only in Jamaica, it is in other Caribbean islands. But yet they want to remove China from Jamaica. I want to tell you why these people are so interested in Jamaica. Yesterday I shot a video about the geographical location of Jamaica. It is strategically placed that there can be a lot of trade coming from all the sides that are surrounding Jamaica. Jamaica also has an advantage of being surrounded by mass of water, the Caribbean Sea. And therefore there is a lot of shipping that can take place. Not forgetting that Jamaica also is not just an ordinary island. Jamaica sits on fatal shipping lanes connecting the South and North America, and also connecting Europe and beyond. In other words, Jamaica is centrally placed for easy access to goods and easy access to trade. And therefore, these countries are not just fighting about Jamaica just for business. They want control. They want influence. They want Jamaica to be part of them, because Jamaica is a gold to these countries. First of all, the other thing is that Jamaica is a home to very many modern shipping ports, not forgetting the Kingston Harbor, making it a center for trade. And no wonder China is investing heavily on Jamaica, because China has already seen the opportunities that Jamaica is posing to all the countries surrounding it. And therefore, these countries are not just interested in doing business or rather investing in Jamaica. They are actually looking at financial control, political control, and all that. And I will show you using 3 areas where these people actually are looking to control. Because, by the way, guys, if it is business, if it is investing, United States can look for another country in the Caribbean or even in Africa. But why specifically Jamaica? We have said Jamaica is strategically placed to actually do business with North and South America proximity, and also Europe and other areas, and also its proximity to the Panama Canal, making Jamaica to be strategically placed for trade and business and other things. The other thing, I said that I'm going to say some factors why these 2 countries want to invest in Jamaica. Can you imagine China investing a whole $2 billion in Jamaica? And according to Trump, it is not just business investment. China is after something else. I have said China was given the North-South Highway project to construct. And from this project, China is given by the Jamaican government 50 years to correct the toll so that they can pay themselves what they have invested. This is very common with China. We had here in Kenya the construction of a railway line and construction of a highway. And these 2 were constructed by the Chinese government. And after that, the Chinese government is supposed to correct the toll coming from that specific road or railway line until they pay themselves. And therefore, China wants to control, because 50 years is not a short period. It's years of control, because the government cannot use the money from that road or money from that railway. It has to go to that specific government. So China is actually getting money 50 years of the roads they have constructed. Apart from that, according to Trump, China is coming and putting shops. Whenever Chinese government goes, it goes with its people. Here in Kenya, when they came to construct the road and the railway line, many of them, they started selling, second-hand clothing, and those are the businesses that the local people are doing. So it became so competitive, and it was actually a disadvantage to the common people, because they are selling at a cheaper price than the common man. And therefore, there was a lot of uproar from the common people. And I think that some Jamaicans feel the same too. They feel that the Chinese, and maybe that is why some of the Jamaicans who are complaining, the Chinese are coming to actually take the businesses they can do And therefore, as I had said earlier, the government of Jamaica should tread carefully in dealing with the two nations. They are good to work with because no country is an island. You cannot work alone. You cannot live alone. You need other people to grow. But on the other hand, work with them with a lot of caution, with a lot of care, so that they don't come and take away your freedom. Because first of all, Jamaica boasts about its independence, its courage, its freedom, its culture, its everything. And that is everything to the Jamaican people. And therefore, as the government works with them, they should ensure there is freedom, there is culture is maintained, there is also lack of oppression, lack of control, lack of abuse. The respect the Jamaican people requires should be there so that there can be a good environment for these people to invest and actually uplift the lives of the common man in Jamaica. So, guys, there are three key factors that these two countries are looking for as they come and do business in Jamaica. They are looking for strategic control, and that is why I've said that the government of Jamaica should tread carefully. As much as they are allowing these two countries to come and trade with them, it is good to actually be very, very careful. So there are three key factors that these two countries want to come to Jamaica. Strategic control over Jamaica, economic competitions, and that is why United States of America and China are actually competing. Let me say specifically, United States of America wants to dominate economically, and therefore that is why they want the Chinese to go. Regional influence. We know that this superpower, they want to influence every country. And that is why we saw that there was a fight where? In what? Ukraine. Because they need to control, they have to influence, they have to all those. And therefore, for this regional influence, USA feels that China is slowly taking the strategic control, the economic competition, and also the regional influence. Because it is coming big. While the United States comes to fund education and security, China is coming to fund the physical infrastructure, hospital, energy. And therefore, these big projects, they put China at an advantage over the United States of America. So, the United States of America focuses in security and governance, while China focuses on development and physical landscape, which is very, very important to the people of Jamaica. And that is why maybe the government of Jamaica feels China is a better option, although actually the Prime Minister said we are going to work with the two countries. And when he says that, he means that they are going to look at the way to actually work with the two countries. But China looks like it has an advantage over United States of America because it's coming big. It's starting where people are so in need. People need infrastructure to do good business. People need hospitals. People need schools. People need all these that Chinese people are doing. The ports, the airports. And therefore, they are actually looking like they are dominating Jamaica, and that is why Trump is worried. Trump is worried. He's seeing we are losing control over Jamaica, which is actually one of the countries that is strategically placed to actually do a lot of trade and a lot of business. And therefore, that is why Trump wants the Chinese out of Jamaica. Would you want the Chinese out of Jamaica, or Trump should leave Jamaicans to decide who they want, or Jamaica should work with the two countries for the benefit of the people of Jamaica? Thank you once again. See you during the next video. Bye-bye and God bless.